shield, this is the sword. We make sure the students don't bring their hand out to block the sword with their shield. We keep it here, and we just go half speed.
Turtle in the shell, right?
And then if they go low, they just drop their hand down. If it's high, it's by here. Until all we do is we start off not moving around in a circle. We just kind of here, and then work on blocking, and just get this here, the ridge hands low, and we get to there, we go low, and just nice and slow, so they can get this drill. And then after we do this a few times, they switch feet, and again we have our sword, and our shield, and we just kind of go, and before moving too much, we just have to go back and forth, and then low and high. And then as we get going, switch back, they can start moving in the circles. And it's hard, it's easy to start this way. We're just coming here and moving and changing the directions, and then trying to throw that ridge hand just nice and easy. So we're going to play the sword shield.
Now we're going to add to what we're already on, because you guys are high belts, you can speed up the learning. So now we're doing the same thing, moving around, throwing that ridge hand with the leg in front. And sometimes I'll go like that. What do I do? That fake, right? Sometimes right? You can throw a few of those in there once in a while, don't do it all the time. Okay? Because that's what happens in sparring, especially point fighting. Fake here, hit here, wherever. Right? Alright, so get your partner, do-si-do.
Okay, it's point set. So now what we're going to do is add the punch. Reverse punch to the strip.
I know he probably isn't looking for it.
So from here, we throw that ridge hand, but when we throw the punch, is right after that ridge hand blocks, I counter punch to the solar plexus. Again, at blue belt, we're not going to punch to the head. When we get to red, we can add that punch to the head, red. And you want to throw, if they're sideways, if he's turned sideways and throwing that ridge hand, I really don't want to punch yet. Okay, there's nothing, I can maybe go for the ribs, but I'm looking for that punch when he starts squaring up with me, and then he throws that ridge, and I fire that punch with the back hand. So it's not every time. It's only when they start turning and showing that solar plexus that I want to fire the punch. And it's right here. Don't, when you throw that punch, don't go telegraph. Watch your students to do that. Have them block, and then right here is where that punch comes in, and then they can ridge hand on their side, and then they start on that drill again. So you're doing the drill, you can move around, doing that block, doing that ridge, punch, and then have that ridge. Right there. So add your punch. You'll be good on one side, you'll hate the other side. Or some of you.
Just be really good for that bad hand, that one that doesn't like you. Be good for it.
So let's go ahead and add the reverse punch. What the front leg round kick does is set up the fake. I can go low and then throw that ridge hand high. Or I can go high and then throw that ridge hand low. Off foot right underneath the arm. Be careful on this one and this drill. Don't spike your partner's top of the foot.
Don't have any pads on
that hurts. So that's one. Whether I ridge high, round low, or fake that low round ridge high. For those that kick high, and if you're loosened up, you can basically go high, low, and you can pop that here. You can go low and then link back high. Okay. So that is a possibility. So with this drill now, we're adding the round kick. You still front hand ridge, back hand punch, and then every so often throw that round ridge. Just go slow. If you're flexible enough, see if you can go ridge high.
And just keep in mind when you're teaching this that usually the punch is coming in, almost remember the under the belt type drills, right? It's coming in where you're right here a lot of times. Just make sure you get that shoulder behind it. Because now you're disappearing under this arm that he's covering with or whatever when he squares up. And then the round kick is usually really good for a little extra reach, surprise. You don't throw it all the time, but practice it right now. Everybody in the, now we're getting into variables. This is where you really watch your students, make sure they're doing it right. And if you're demonstrating it wrong, guess what happens? They'll probably do it. So keep that in mind when you want to.
So ridge and then back fist. They would take that front hand and come over to block would be the fastest way to block, because it takes too long to get that hand back up. You're sparring to the side here, you've got that back fist. It's going to be faster. It's going to be awkward if you're not used to blocking here and here, windshield wiper. Okay. So we can add the ridge hand, we can add the back round kick ridge hand, the knee ridge, throws, if you want to throw the ridge back fist and the round kick. And block. I can do that fade. I can do that punch and that. There's that fade. Here, here. I can even go bridge and then up for that back fist there. It's hard to do back bridge because then I have to bring that hand around this way. I could do the round kick and then add the back fist. So I want to focus on that. So we've got the back fist to add on today. So since most of you have been back fist, the last thing I want to add is that crescent kick. In to out crescent kick or out to in. The in to out would be with the front leg, out to in, back leg. And what that does is, let's say we're going in the circle here. We're going in the circle, going in the circle. Then I come up and get them on that side. Because I get them rotating here and come around and crescent kick. Depends on if you're good with the front leg or good with that back leg. Don't take your partner's head out. You go through here. Crescent could be an axe. But that's the two things to add is back fist and then that crescent kick. Depends on which way you throw it. If I can get to here, and it's going to be harder for him, especially if he throws that bridge, and then I can come over the top. And then there. For that. Or if I'm better with my back leg, come over this way. It's just a crescent kick. And out to in on this side. And now the back fist, and the reverse punch, and the round kick, and the ridge hand.